Today, we're gonna go over a February store haul. Yep, oops, I did it again. I spent a lot of money on bourbon. Yeah, kind of a recurring theme. Anyways, you guys know how I feel about these. Not that excited, but kind of. But either way, let's go! Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Carlos. Thank you for joining me here on the Whiskey Corner. Truly appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out the video, checking out the channel. It is a gloomy day outside, and you know, I got work stuff going on. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Just know that everything is cool. It is what it is. But I decided to do this video, this February store haul video for you guys, because I haven't done it yet, and we're past the middle of March, so this is owed. Now, you guys know how I feel about this. I don't like that I guess remind myself how much I spent in a month, but to my credit, February and March, I was traveling for bourbon stuff, which I know then I was gonna spend money on bourbon. So I guess that's a justification, right? But before we get into that, thank you everybody that's already subscribed. I appreciate you guys. If you are not subscribed and you want to help out the channel, if you like this content, hook it up. Give me a subscribe. It takes you a few seconds. I have a goal now. Sorry. I have a goal now of 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I would really appreciate it if you guys can help me out. We'll be putting out some giveaways soon to help out with that. So yeah, definitely hook it up. I would really appreciate it. And thank you for everybody that's already subscribed and supports the channel. You guys are all amazing. I'm gonna do a nice little inaugural cheers on this little bit here. So cheers. I'm looking at it, I'm like, I should have just finished it. This is good. This is, wow, I haven't had that in a couple of weeks now. I haven't had that since I bought it. That's really good. I'll tell you what that is at the end. But yeah, I went hunting, and this is a big hunt. I believe that 6, 12, about 17 bottles or so. Yeah, and I'm sure I'm missing some. But either way, let's get started, because I don't want this to be such a long video. So I went to the store first off, and I was able to purchase a barrel bourbon batch number 35. Now, the good thing about this is, or the cool thing about it is that it was the first time it got released here in Florida. Now, everybody else got it. I've seen so many videos talking about how good that batch is, but they weren't releasing it here in Florida. They, for some reason, held back on it. So I think somebody told me that they were trying to still get rid of the 33s and the 34s, which weren't selling so much. I have a 33 and I liked it. I skipped the 34, but Dave Vogel sample, thank you so much, Dave, sent me a sample of that, and I was all in. So when I saw that in my area finally get released, and now, you know, they're in a few places now, I had to get it. You know, that's like 85 around there, 90 bucks. So that was a good score. I appreciated that. Then I bought some stuff online, and these were bottles that either are very difficult to find here or aren't available here. So the one that's not available is this one, JT Mellick Rice Whiskey. Now this is a cast strength single barrel. It even has the, they kind of messed up on the back label. Yeah. I'm very OCD, so I could see how it's not really straight, but either way, this, I don't remember how much it cost me. I want to say it was like around 70 bucks plus shipping, so a little bit under 100, but I can't find that anywhere here. They only sell it online or in Louisiana. So I was happy to get that because I tasted it and I was like, wow, this is good. So yeah, happy to get that one. Another one that I bought online, because here they did sell it, and the places that were selling it at good prices, by the time I got there, they were all done. And then there are places that are selling it for like more than than I believe it's worth, but I wasn't gonna buy it there. So when I saw this pop up online, I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm getting one. And it was still cheaper than some of these stores, which is crazy, even with the shipping. So I was able to get a Smoke Wagon Private Barrel, the one with the red wax. It is a bourbon. I love me some Smoke Wagon, and I'm happy that I was able to get this because I heard it was really good. I actually tasted somebody's. I know they're like private barrels, single barrels, but I tasted somebody's that they actually did buy at our store, and it was phenomenal. So hopefully that one is as well. I did a liquor drop for Liquor Depot in February. I only attended one. I think he had two, but I only attended one. And that was right before Valentine's Day because Trey, shout out to Trey and Liquor Depot, they put out this single barrel of Penelope Rosé Cask, or Rose Cask, however the hell you want to pronounce it. I say Rosé because it has that little thing on the E, but this is called Rosé All Day. Now, I haven't popped this, but it was good. We got samples of it there while we were buying it, and it was really good. So I know that eventually when I do pop it, I'm gonna like that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But during his drops, he usually does, I'm trying to look for it. Oh, it's right here. He usually does like allocated bourbons. I was kind of far back in line. The first person, I think they got a Thomas H. Handy at an okay price. But he usually has a lot of stuff. And I saw this when I came up in line. It's not allocated, but it's hard to find. It is the 1792 12 year, right? Yeah, it kind of completes my collection. Not really, but sort of. Just because the only one that I'm missing is the High Rye, which I don't really care for, but I have all the other 1792s. So looking for that one and bought it at a good price. Happy for that. Thank you, Liquor Depot and Trey. Now, I did get some bottles that I didn't pay for. One of them I didn't pay for. The other one, I guess I did at some point, but let's talk about them. First off, I got a nice birthday present for my birthday. From none other than Matt Acton. Cool guy, awesome person. He lives like 10 minutes from me. Hung out with him. He is now a friend, by the way, even before this, but he is a friend, and he was able to get me this. He was hounding me at the beginning of the year, like, hey, when's your birthday? Not in the same conversation, but like, what are you looking for in 2024, yada, yada, yada. And you know, at some aspects, I was like, Matt, chill, I don't know. But now I know why, because he wanted to get me something, and he got me one of the ones that was on my list, and this is Redwood Empire Devil's Tower. So this is definitely one that I told him that I was gonna be looking for now this year, and he was able to get it for me. I think he got it online because I haven't found these in the area, but yeah, I'm very happy for this. Thank you so much, Matt. I've been hitting that hard because it opened up fantastically. So Matt, thank you again. You are the man. Now, I also traded a bottle. It was I'm not gonna say what I traded for because I'm not gonna put the business out there, but I traded with somebody from the North Tampa Bottle Club for this bottle, and it's one that I've been looking for. It's not that expensive. It's $100 usually if you go to the right place, but it's the Elijah Craig Toasted Ryder Cup. So this is finished in European toasted oak barrels, which I don't know if that really makes a difference, but either way, the packaging is cool. So I wanted one of these. I just didn't really want to spend $100. So when I was able to trade for it, I was like, cool, it's all yours. So that was cool. That was right before I went on a traveling spree, because we went up to Atlanta, or to Georgia, we shot over to Tennessee, and then before I came back home, I stopped by St. Augustine for a couple of days. So it's been a long trip, and that's why I got so many bottles. So let's start getting into it. But first, I gotta say, I gotta give a shout out and a big thank you to Kevin and TJ over there at MDP Liquor and MDP Liquor 2.0. Awesome, awesome guys. If you guys are in the Kissimmee area or in the North Tampa Lutz area, you have to stop by their store. They have good stuff, good prices, and they're like really good people. good prices on some things. So TJ, Kevin, come on some other things. But either way, really good guys. They are awesome, and they let me come along and invited me to the short barrel pick that they did over there at Short Barrel on Old Fourth Distillery, and I went with the North Tampa Bottle Club. Shout out to them as well. Yeah, so it was a great experience, and I am truly happy because they, you know, they did it again when they let me come along or invited me over to Kentucky as well, which was awesome. So yeah, this whole thing was just great. I really enjoyed it. It was the first pick that I was able to be a part of, and I got some stuff because first Dave from the North Tampa Bottle Club and I went over to Tennessee, and I was able to get, and freaking blew out my budget in Tennessee. It wasn't a big budget, but I blew out my budget because I think this cost like $220 or $240, but it was still the cheapest that I've ever seen it, and one of the only times that I've ever seen it, because they're usually like $300. Old Carter Bourbon. Now, don't know what batch this is, but it says batch 2TN. So apparently it's a special Tennessee batch that they do. It is so good. And when I saw it at that price, I was like, shut up and take my money, because that was an awesome price. By the way, every other place that I went into had that same bottle at $300 or $350. So I paid a phenomenal price for it. So happy that I got it, and it is so freaking good. So we went over to Jack Daniels, we went over to the Chattanooga Experimental Experience, or whatever they call it, and it was actually cool, right? And yeah, that was a really cool thing to do. But then we were able to get some other stuff in Georgia. So in Georgia, I got an Eagle Rare store pick. It's J&J Liquors. That costs like 45 bucks. Not bad. You know, you guys know I love my Eagle Rares. I was able to get a Elijah Craig Barrel Proof A124. Yeah, so ECBP A124. I did a review on that. Go check it out here or here. And then when we stopped by ASW, I was able to do this Fiddler Toasted right there at the distillery. Really cool. We tasted a lot of good barrels there, and talked to Whit. He's an awesome dude. I also bought in another store this short barrel bark batch. Know nothing about it, but I like the dog wearing the sunglasses. It's 86 proof, so I don't think I'll ever open it, but it's cool just to have. And then we hit up Short Barrel. So Short Barrel was an awesome time. We picked some really good barrels there. Two of those I'm gonna talk about here, but at their facility, I was able to purchase 2 bottles. I purchased this Old Fourth Distillery Maple Vanilla, and that's what I was drinking here. This thing was amazing. So if you guys see this, oh yeah, you guys need to get it. It's 108 proof. It is so freaking good. And then I was able to purchase another Bee's Knees. Yeah, Bee's Knees 3. But this is a special one because Clinton, one of the founders there, told me that this is the longest that they actually aged the short barrel or finished the short barrel in the honey cask. So it is so freaking cloudy, has a little bit of that char from the barrel as well. Last one that they had, I had to get it. I think that was like $100. The Old Fourth was like 60 around there. The ECBP A124 was 75, right? So pretty good. Then I shot down to the Whiskey Encore Winter Whiskey Meetup. Yeah, go and check out Cheech over there at Whiskey Encore. I'll put it here or here. Oh, well, before I jump to that, shout out to Clinton and the guys over there at Short Barrel and Old Fourth Distillery. Awesome place. Go and support them. They're doing some really good things. So yeah, more to come on that. Now, I went to the Whiskey Encore Whiskey Winter Meetup. So it's a tongue twister, but I had a great time there. Saw some great people. Everything was like bourbon related. Had an epic bottle share at the end, and it was awesome. It was just awesome. But on my way back from St. Augustine, I stopped at a few stores and just randomly walking into a store, I see this bad boy here. It wasn't MSRP, it was like 30 or 40 bucks more, but still awesome to get. That is Blanton's straight from the barrel. This is 122.6 proof. You guys know I love my Blantons, as you can see there and there. And to be able to get straight from the barrel, that was awesome. I got my gold in January. I got the straight from the barrel now in February. I think I'm done with Blantons, or am I? Stay tuned for that. So yeah, cool bottle. But we're not ending it there, because we did a launch of the two of the single barrels that we picked in short barrel. And both of them were like toasted Bookers or Bookers-ish. One was called the Librarian, so we got that one. Again, you can go and purchase these at MDP Liquor and MDP Liquor 2.0, but hurry, because they're slowly going away. I think they only have like a case of each left, if that. And then my favorite, Fahrenheit 451. This is amazing, guys. This was the first pick. This is Booker's Toasted. So toasted Bookers. Then it was finished in some really high aged Four Roses barrels. I don't know if it was 17 years or 25 years, but those were the barrels, and it has a rose on it to signify the Four Roses. And this was amazing, guys. Amazing, purely amazing. I really enjoyed that. And well, yeah, it was just a great pick. These are all great bottles, but the cherry on top was my birthday present to myself. This is a unicorn bottle that I've been chasing forever, and I'm sure I'm not alone in that. I know a lot of people are chasing it as well, but I didn't pay MSRP. I didn't pay secondary. It was somewhere in the middle, but you know what? I was like, yeah, I need to get that, because when will I ever find it for this price ever again? And this was George T. Stagg. Boom. Yeah. This is a unicorn bottle of mine, guys. I really appreciate the person that was able to help me get that. Thank you so much. I know you guys, you're not watching, but thank you so much, because that was amazing. That is a unicorn bottle, as I said, and that is my baby right now. So yeah, great birthday present. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. What are those notable bottles that you purchased in February? Let me know, comment below. Love talking back and forth with you guys. Please check out the Patreon in the description. $3 a month gets you in, and it helps out so much. And you'll be able to go into getting samples of certain bottles. So I think that's good. There's not many people, so the odds are really good in that sample giveaway. So yeah, definitely check that out. Please help me out and subscribe, because we're trying to get to 5,000. So with your help, we can definitely do that. Lastly, I'm gonna keep enjoying the rest of this. Oh, I need you guys to like or dislike, by the way. But I'm gonna keep enjoying the rest of this Old Fourth Distillery Maple Vanilla, and I want you to enjoy that whiskey. Cheers.